Hello everyone. As we studied in last lecture, energy is necessary to do work. Everyone wants different amount of energy to do work for living things or for non-living things. In today's section, we are going to study classification of energy source. Our today's section target is what? Classification of energy source. First we see T diagram. There are three major parts. First one is primary, then intermediate, and then secondary. What is primary energy source? They may also called as raw energy. This primary energy is directly available from energy. For example, solar energy, directly available in nature. Solar energy. It is that energy form available in nature which can be used as it is without changing its form. Used as it is without changing its form. Then we see secondary energies. Many times primary energy needs to convert or transfer to usable energy. Primary energy transfer or convert into usable energy. Usable energy. Which energy is called as secondary energy? For example, electricity. Electricity is available easily or transferred easily, distributed, controlled or measured easily. Then we see intermediate. Sometimes it is not possible to convert primary energy into secondary energy directly. Some other forms of energy are formed while during conversion. These forms of energy is called as intermediate energy. Then again primary energy is divided into two parts. Conventional and non-conventional. Conventional energy is called as traditional energy. Traditional energy. The energy source which are in use from long time. These are energy source used in long time, or we can say long back. Conventional energy sources are those which are used extensively and meet to measure portion of our environment. Okay, our energy environment. For examples of conventional energy: fossil fuel, in which coal is there, or oil, natural oil, or natural gases, These are the examples of. Another example is hydrogen energy or hydrogen energy. Hydrogen energy. Then biomass and wind energy also fall in this category. Then again conventional energy is divided into two parts. Recoverable and non-recoverable. Some energy sources are recoverable, some are partially recoverable, and some are non-recoverable. For example, coal at very high depth. Now we see non-conventional energy sources. Non-conventional energy sources are divided into two parts. Renewable and non-renewable. These renewable energy sources are also called as non-traditional energy source. Renewable energy are those sources of energy can be replenished even after their use. What? Replenished, reuse even after their use. For example, solar energy, wind energy, ocean energy, biomass energy, etc. Now we see non-renewable energy. Non-renewable energy sources are those sources of energy which are formed very slowly in nature, and those are energy which do not get replenished after their use. Means what? Not replenished after their use. For example, nuclear fusion or nuclear fission. Now we see the tree diagram of classification of energy. Energy classification of energy sources, mainly divided into three parts. First is what? Primary, intermediate and secondary. Primary divided into two parts. First one is conventional, non-conventional. Again, conventional is divided into two parts. Recoverable and non-recoverable. Non-conventional divided into two parts. Renewable and renewable. Secondary is again divided into two parts: commercial and non-commercial. This classification is depends on production or purpose of that energy source. For example, electricity, it is an example of commercial, and whereas heat in solar cooker is the non-commercial source of energy. Heat in solar cooker is non-commercial. This is the classification of the energy source. Step by step, we are going to study all these forms of energy.